ball. I'm about my paper, about my mama crib where she got no neighbors. Ball, and it's slow for you. When I ball, I told you I would ball. Then I ball, and I might not see you later. Into my paper, God let me ball, please. Pass me the ball, please, so I can go off key, spin, move off three. If that go in, newspapers all me. Fat boy to make good, not yet, but he stay hood. Nerdy is. I've been laying off the squares, can't you tell? Feel like I need a chip, but finally not biting my nails. I'm in the air like Nimbus. Hercules, Mount Olympus, Hades plotting on me since I was a baby. He a big. Now what's my favorite word? M-O-N-E-Y. Till I. And if you tree, I press the rewind, then press the hit stick. You hit the sideline, Bobby Boucher to the. Water is better. 2 braids, gold chain, a Nautica sweater. I'm looking like Uncle Mike. Computer ball and aqua type, and you. As soon as I get off the flight, ball, get a crib that's high as a scraper. Ball like a Laker. The Lakers ball like the ball. I'm about my paper, about my mama crib where she got no neighbors. Ball, and it's so for you. When I ball, I told you I would ball. Then I ball. Later into my prayer, God let me ball, please. That's all I need. Okay, for real, I need the chilling. Back to back like Drizzy Mill with Molly Cyrus dissing, rapping, twerking like Hank Hill. And then I'm supposed to act like I could take it as a joke. Be hearing slot from them nervous white folks. Don't trip, I like those that don't trip out my skin or my lips or my goals. When E.T. at phone home, he called me like, hold on. I came back to pick my mans up, plan to jump another planet. God let me ball, God let me Andre the Giant. The rap game, I'm so defiant, cause I'm not being violent with that.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers and the home team. And you take a look at this home team. They couldn't get it done on the road in Game 1. Now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
And, you know, in a short series, you better find a way to ramp your game up, to really up the ante in terms of intensity. You can't wait around to try and feel the team out. You got to bring the noise from the get-go.
Now here's Curry. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Enzo. Now here's SGA. A wide open look here for Caruso. A 3-pointer, no good. Outside Kirilenko. Shoots the 3. Caruso grabs the miss.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Wallace. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Now, here is Starks. Thompson outside. And you take a look at this home team. And being this close to the finals, they do not want to let this game get away from them.
Yeah, it's not an elimination game, but there's a good chance this game will decide the series. They won't be holding anything back. I can tell you that for sure.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Curry on the wing. Releases. It's rebounded by Enzo.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Outside for SGA. Wallace the screen. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Here's Curry. Outside Kirilenko. The tray. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Pass to Jones. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Not only does Howard set perfect screens, he cuts quickly after the pick has been set. Just a perfect pick and roll play.
And it's SGA missing. That's to Howard. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jones has it in the corner. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's good.
Well, it's great to see Jones finish inside, showing how he's a threat at the rim.
Here's Thompson. Screened by Howard. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Pass to one zone. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good.
Well, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
And play stops. Whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. To Sloan for 3. Rebounded by Starks. The Cavaliers trailed by 3. Now Curry. Hasn't made one yet. Now here's Howard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Sloan in the corner. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Kirilenko. Arenas with the rebound. Here's Vassell. Nailed from three-point land.
Just too easy for Vassell. Got to run him off the line.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
They set the pick. It's to Sloan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ware. Here's Arenas. And it's blocked by Karolinko. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 2. The second quarter.
Your home team, 13, Cleveland, 11.
We're back at the Western Conference Final. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, but they had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 2. Yao in the post. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Outside Arenas.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric. Has his own style. What an explosive play right there.
Back to Yao. Clock at 6. Granger outside. Picked by Yao. 3-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. The Cavaliers pull it in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's White. Misses the 3. Vassell outside. Has to Ware. Kept alive.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
And it's Davis missing.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for your home team.
Yao in the post. And it's all evened up. Yao's got 4 this quarter.
This is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Caruso looking for an opening. 6 to shoot. Here's Arenas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he can't hit the second. And here are the Cavaliers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Kicks it out to Granger. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for your home team.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Yao. Puts up a three. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Arenas with it from outside the arc. No good that time.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Granger. Here's Yao. And Yao slams it in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Granger. And it's Sloan with the rebound.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Pass to Davis.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Vassell. Inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Over in the corner, White. No good on the three.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that three, but he still couldn't make it.
There's a screen by Kamara. White, good. White's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Arenas' shot is good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Rondo on top. He has yet to score. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fades and shoots. No good from Yao.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Vassell, no good. It's Arenas at top of the key. Nails the wide open jump shot. That's 10 points for Gilbert Arenas.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pick by Yao. Rondo drives in, and Yao slams it in.
And Rondo is a problem in that pick and roll, picking the defense apart with his passing.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution.
Knocked away. To the middle. There's the triple. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. Thompson for the triple. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Taken away by Kirilenko. Oh, and here comes Kirilenko all alone. Thompson outside. Back to Kirilenko. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. For the lead. Caruso grabs the miss. Pass to Wenzel. Starks with the steal. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here is Curry. Curry, tough finish inside.
Well, Stephen Curry, we know this, is a handful to guard. Why? Because he can make contested shots against the best defenders in the NBA.
To the paint. Unseld can't get it to go. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Howard. Outside for Curry. There's the pick. Second chance shot. SGA with the rebound.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's SGA. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, my goodness. The quickness of SGA. The burst. It's like a blur.
On the wing, Thompson. Shoots over Caruso. The shot by Thompson, no good. And Wallace slams it in.
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
John Starks on the wing. Screen by Howard. Pass to Thompson. Outside Kirilenko. Back to Thompson. And they call an illegal screen here.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
And here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander on the move. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Here's Curry. Good on the bucket.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
Pass to Unzone. Back to SGA. Now here's Wallace. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson outside. Pass to Howard. Screen by Howard. Over Unseld. No good from Howard. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Rebounded by Howard. Here's Kirilenko. On the wing starts. Screen by Howard. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Unseld.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Pass to Thompson. From past the arc. Howard. It's good on the putback.
How about the timing of Dwight Howard? Good luck and good night.
Right side, SGA. Here's Wallace. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Outside Curry. Screen by Howard. Pass to Starks. Now Kirilenko. Here's Howard. Gerald Wallace grabs the miss. 6-second difference between shot and game play. Here's SGA. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Curry, good.
3 points.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Arenas with it. It's Vassell on the wing. over Howard. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Vassell. He hits both from the stripe. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They're up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the score.
35.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Arenas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Cavaliers trailed by 5. And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your...
Now here's Rondo. Over in the corner, White. And Davis pulls it down. It's Vassell on the wing. And it's Ware in the corner. Down low. Just 5 on the clock. Bucket is good. Ware's got his first points of the night. Here is Rondo. It's White on the wing. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
Granger left side. Pass to Yao. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And he just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Vassell. Back to Arenas. To the wing right side. Where it's rebounded by Cleveland.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the paint. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Jones, no one around him. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Rondo looking around. Granger right side. SGA with the steal. SGA takes it the other way.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Clock at 6. Vassell left side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Stephen Curry can't connect from long distance.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Now Davis. Releases from 15. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis sets a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice. Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three misses. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Curry outside. Screen by Howard. Puts it up from deep. A putback. Shoots the 3. Launches from deep. And there's the 3.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Starts with the steal. Here's Curry. Now Thompson. SGA with the steal. Here's the break. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry brings the double. Outside, Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Now SGA. Beyond the arc. Got a piece of it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Cleveland with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Curry fires. It's good.
Dwight Howard has got to get some satisfaction for delivering in the clutch.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.
Passing out my blessings, it's up to you to cash it. It's fueled with discretion. Your ex ain't, he can't talk like this. Yellow diamond stone, I compare the. It's the small things, I don't cherish my whips. Looking at my lady, can't believe it's my. The life that I live. I can't repeat myself, making it clear. This the year that we taking. This the year, this the year. I done had plenty of scars, they throwing stones. My brother had plenty of work on top the stove. We say we got talking ties. A small circle, a square for telling lies, and I guess I'm not good at making clothes, but I'm cutting ties with. I don't really eat grease, but it's time to fry you. I'm staying out the way, I'm Mr. Mind my business.
for tuning. Again, everyone, to Game 3 of an exciting playoff series here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. You take a look at Cleveland.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into making this game a reality. This team is ready for the deciding contest in the series, and they get to play in front of their die-hard fans as well.
Man, and how fortunate are we to be a part of something like this? I mean, come on, this is playoff drama at its highest level. The way these two teams were battling, it just felt all along like this series was destined to go the distance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. You look at the Cavaliers. A win here for them will send them to the NBA Finals. It's right in front of them.
It's a shame both of these teams can't advance. This game will test their physical and mental strength from start to finish.
About a minute played here so far in the first. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. BA, back to you.
Allie, thank you. The shot by Howard, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Unseld. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
And Unseld is a problem inside now. I mean, he's really good at positioning himself close to the basket and then taking advantage of it.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
To the inside.
Oh, man.
Oh,
punch that was.
Bad intentions.
And Shai's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The shot's good from SGA.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it. They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Pass to Caruso. They set a pick. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Kirilenko. And here's Curry. Three-pointer. It's another three for Cleveland.
Off a pass, Steph Curry. That one is always going in, or almost always going in.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's SGA. He's got 9. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. There's a screen. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Nice decision by SGA. That is why you want him handling the ball.
Pass to Howard. Rebounded by Unseld. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on SGA. Timeout. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troop. Talk it over. To the middle. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive board. Here's Unseld. Pass to Caruso. Just 3 to shoot. Second chance effort. Thompson pulls it in.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Howard's shot's good.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Now here's SGA. He's got 9.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Here's Howard. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Curry. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Curry's got 7 points.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Unseld. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 4. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown. Cleveland.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Yao. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, I tell you what, you got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Rondo with it to the paint. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Vassell. There's the triple. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Outside, Rondo. White for 3. Here's Yao. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
And here in the second.
about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Vassell. Kamara on the double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Shot clock at 6. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Pass to Yao. Oh, it makes it with the kiss. Yao's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
There's Davis with the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Yao. He has 6. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Yao. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
You know, when Yao cuts like this, you got to try to get in front of him and impede his progress. Beautiful execution in the pick and roll there.
On the wing, Caruso. Randall on the screen. Here's Arenas. White with the steal. Now Rondo. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Yao. Give him 8.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Left side, Rondo. Deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Here's Unseld. Great D that time from Kamara. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Granger. Stolen by Caruso. For 3. The offensive rebound. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Vassell outside. 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Ware. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ware's gotten his first basket of the night. Here's Granger. White. Pass to Yao. Goes back up. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Now here's Vassell. Counted from distance. Vassell's got 6 here in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Granger. Here's Yao. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of position. It's easier said than done.
Slow, no good.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
To the left wing. Here's Yao. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Right side, Davis. To the middle. Here's Ware. Blocked! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the court.
20 seconds left in the first half of this one. And here's Rondo. No points yet. Here's Yao. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot no good, a bit short. It's a tie game in Cleveland. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
The away team, 33.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. And here comes Cleveland. Here's Starks. Good work there as it goes. Starks has got a
zero fear in John Starks' game. He is always in attack mode, taking it inside without thinking twice about it.
Pass to Unseld. Howard with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Sends it home from three-point land. Starks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Steady from deep as John Starks. He forces you to come out, and he spreads your defense because he's got such range on his three-point shot.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Starks. 11 points in the game. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Finished off the break. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on it.
And Chris Finch wants it. Timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Outside, SGA. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. The free throw off from SGA.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Here's Starks. Inside. Howard's shot's good. Howard's got 12 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. To the inside. Here's Unseld. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Dwight Howard picks one up. And the free throw, no good. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And there it is for him.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Jones. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Away team foul. Derek Wallace. First team foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Inside. Here's Kirilenko. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul.
The defense comes at Kirilenko hard, but no problem for him. He stays focused and physical. Still able to get the shot off, absorbing the contact.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Vassell. The three is up. To the paint. Here's Arenas. Where the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Davis. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Thompson goes up. Shot clock at 5. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Arenas. Pass to Ware. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice putback on that foul from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
Over to the wing. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Minute 50 left in the third. Here's Yao. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 14.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in that last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Vassell outside. Clock at 6. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Well, what a great effort that time by Davis. Just never gave up on it. Worked through tough defense and still found a way to get it up and down.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Davis with the block. Here's Vassell from the arc. Knocks down the long J. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
To the middle. Stolen by Davis. He's off on the first. And no luck that time either.
When you talk about two-way impact on the game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing. And offensively, he can carry a team.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Dwight Howard has been leading the charge. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be...
Bro, come on. You killing me, dog. Come on.
A good one. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Team foul. Checking in for the away team, Gerald Wallace, Eddie Jones.
Here's Starks. Cleveland working the ball around now. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot. In attack mode on the offensive end.
Pass to Unseld. Now SBA. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Oh, swiped away. Howard misses from short range.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
You're always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
And it starts missing. Now here's SGA. Pass to Unseld. Now here's Wallace. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Thompson scanning the floor. To end the run. Wallace pulls it in. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Howard, the screen. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, it feels like nobody can stop him, and he's right.
The shot's good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Back to Thompson. To the inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
In transition. Here's Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Unseld. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
Here's Curry. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Howard up top. And there's the screen. To tie it up. Clock is at 3. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
SGA with it. Now it's Jones. The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Now Curry. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. No good from 3. Cavaliers trail by 4. Howard, the screen. Up again. Curry outside. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 20 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Yes! Using that window.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Puts up the tray. Oh, Curry. Making it look effortless.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through.
Nailed it.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the box.
And that one misses. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Let's loose for 3. Jones rips down the board.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested 3.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Curry.
Dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, je veux 800 d'abord. Je connais le avant le fisc et tous les apports. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Parce que ça coûte une jambe. Tout le monde peut coûter un bras. On fait pas de faute éliminatoire. J'ai cœur en faire comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Je suis solide, si tu m'aimes, MMA fort. Tu veux le feed, je suis dans le club, tu parles trop fort. 1 million, 2 millions, je veux 800 d'abord. Je connais le avant le fisc et tous les apports. Le terrain c'est pas que pour les footeux. On voit le ballon, on fait les arrêts. Frappe de Marais, frappe de Gareth Bale. Ce qui vous raconte m'a l'air douteux. Cap Piranha dans un QU2. T'as prié Dieu pour que ça s'arrête, ma gueule. D'où je viens, on mange les requins avec les arêtes. Dans le laboratoire, on fait pas de faute éliminatoire. Les cœurs en fer comme Terminator. Je les vois de loin comme les Miradors. Guette la taille de la jante. Beaucoup de papier, pas de langue de bois. Le bracelet ça coûte une jambe. Et le prix du monde peut coûter un bras.
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you said to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement. But your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show me. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love without ever letting you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Without ever letting you know.
우리 필요 없었다는 사이 빛나처럼 새긴 lights 빛다리 발을 올려 마치 white I just gotta get it, watch me go go, 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 go I just gotta get it, watch me go go, 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 go I just gotta get it, cause I knew it, cause I knew it, cause I knew I'm the new. Girl, I knew it. Girl, I knew it. Girl, I knew. I knew. Yeah. partner 있고 우리 스튜디오까지 트래픽 고정한 the best squad. Yeah, yeah. 불러와 no 웹사이트까지. My team. 작업실에서 우리 피우 밤도 때나까지. 우린 너를 만들었지 and this track is so sick. 레벨 좀 더 키워 이 노래는 달려도 시 우린 필요 없었다는 사이 Paint the town 초록색의 lights 빛다리 발을 올려 마치 bike I just gotta get it, watch me go go, 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 go I just gotta get it, watch me go go, 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 go I just gotta get it 어렸을 때부터 난 동네서 좀 특이해 yeah, 맘은 이미 파스타 100개 중인데 우리 모두 눌러 쓰고 누구를 추진해 우리 보고 엄지들어 모든 곳이대 yeah. Watch me out 지나주면 바로 던져 넣어 마치 freedom 우린 필요 없었다는 사이 Paint the town 초록색의 lights 빛다리 발을 올려 마치 bike I just gotta get it, watch me go